Hey everybody, Roxabox90 here with the, finally, Cons of Tarkir Prerelease Primer. I wanted to get you guys a quick primer before the weekend. That way you guys, if you guys are going tonight, whether you guys are going throughout the weekend, just give you a quick idea of what I think of the limited environment for the pre-release and what I'm going to be doing for it. So just quick, before talking about the clans and the environment itself, very briefly, if you guys want to optimize your time, I mentioned this in my last pre-release primer, make sure to pre-sleeve your lands ahead of time. And that will save you time when you are building your deck, especially in a 3-color environment. It's very easy. You put 8 to 10 of each color land into sleeves of a certain type, even penny sleeves that are colorless, those clear, cheap sleeves. Put 10 in each, and you bring it along with you, and then you can put the rest of your deck into the sleeves, and that way you protect your expensive, well, hopefully expensive cards that you pull, and regardless, it just makes it easier to save you time on your whole pre-release timer that you'll have when you go and are playing. In terms of the cons itself, the environment strongly encourages multiple colors, and I don't mean 2 colors, I'm talking 3, 4, 5 colors. My suggestion is to aim for 3 colors just because of consistency, but I would not run 2 colors. Usually in limited environment, you probably want to aim towards 2 with maybe a splash of a third. Here, start with 3 as your basic situation, and then add a 4th one to get you up if you need for that kind of thing. I'm sure people will run even up to 5 colors, but I would suggest sticking with 3 to 4 because we have basic, uncommon, and rare lands. So at all levels, and artifacts, but at all levels we have support for the colors. Should be easy enough to do. In terms of the cons, people ask me, what am I going to do? The way I see it, Abzan, and this article, by the way, I'll put below, you guys should definitely read it anyway. It's a fantastic article. It's one of the best I've read on the pre-release environment, and it's by a fantastic Magic Gathering player. Seriously, check it out. But he points out, and this is something that I didn't really consider, that the Abzan are the strongest color based on the seeded pack rares, and also based on their ability and their overall environment in terms of rares, commons, uncommons, etc. They're a very, very strong combination, probably the strongest of the 5 in terms of the cards. That being said, the colors themselves are a little more awkward, so it's really up to you. If you want to have the strongest color overall, highest chance of getting the strongest cards in the strongest way, Abzan's probably the strongest, period. Now, for me, I'm going to run Timur, most likely. Unless some weird reason happens, I'm going to run Timur. And Timur are fantastic as well. He talks about them. For me, Timur, I think, has a great utility base, and also has tons of huge creatures that support each other with the ferocious aspect, and I like that. It pushes you more towards mid to late game, where you'll have the most dominance against pretty much any other clan. In the article, he points out that Jeskai and the Sultai both seem pretty in terms of clans. I'm not 100% sure if I agree with it 100%, but I would say that the Jeskai are, the prowess is not particularly powerful, and they're much more hit or miss. If you get lots of evasion cards, then they'll be powerful. The Sultai have the Delve mechanic and a really good color combination. Delve, however, is a little they counteract each other. If you use a bunch of Delve on one thing, then you don't really have any Delve for the next thing, and so it's weaker. So there's a lot of anti-synergy in that way, which you won't have in a regular, standardized, constructed environment, but you will have in limited a little bit of anti-synergy, even though the card combinations are very strong. And the Mardu overall seem like the middle of the 5 clans. They're pretty aggressive, they're pretty good, a little bit one-dimensional and focused more towards the 1, 2, 3 area of things rather than the later game, but they are very fun for aggressive and also seem pretty strong. So he lists them pretty much in that order, although I do think Jeskai, if you do get an explosive build, could easily be one of the more powerful because of the evasion aspect that they're so good at. So for me, I'm going to run Timur, but I would say read through the article, pick the clan based, you can base on what his arguments or just based on what you're looking at. Regardless of what you pick best or worst, if you're going to have fun and you want to run the clan because it's very possible you can get a great sealed pool and you'll do very well, or even if you don't, you could have a lot of fun. And so feel free to pick any of the clans. I'm just giving the the most logical breakdown in terms of their power level in limited. That doesn't mean that you would do bad if you pick any other than the best one or the second best one. You'll probably still have a lot of fun, and what's most important is what you identify with. What clan do you enjoy? That's what I would recommend. And otherwise, if you guys are interested in learning about limited, the sealed environment, the draft environment, I'll have those links below as well. And I'm hoping I'll let you guys know if I go. I plan to go this weekend. I'll let you guys know what happens there. Hopefully, I'll make some kind of vlog or some kind of recap of that, and I look forward to letting you guys know about that. Oh, and lastly, the top 10 video will probably be up over the weekend. I meant to get it up today, but it'll be over the weekend, so stay tuned for that, and I'll be coming to you really soon. So as always, Roxabox90 signing out. I'll see you guys next time.